Welcome to my $2,000 a month villa here in Canggu, Bali. So I'm in Bali for the second time now, and this time I am renting this one-bedroom villa situated in Canggu, the most popular area for digital nomads and expats in Bali. But before we go inside the villa itself, let's take a look around the area to see what we have around the villa. Bali is of course a huge island with many different vibes to choose from very local areas to very touristy ones, but this is the main area where specifically expats and digital nomads will come to and live in Bali, which of course brings with it its pros and cons. On one hand, what I really love is that within a 2-minute radius from the villa, we have an endless supply of amazing cafes, gyms, activities, the beach, and even paddle courts right next to our villa that we can actually even see directly from our window. But on the downside, Canggu and by extension the whole of Bali has also definitely become extremely crowded. And I definitely have a love-hate relationship with Bali, but I will give my full updated thoughts on Bali in a future video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. But with that, let's go inside the villa to see what $2,000 a month gets you in Canggu, Bali. Let's go inside. We have this little outdoor area in here with a pool, as you often have in villas here in Bali. We haven't actually used the pool once, same as in my previous villa here. I didn't actually use the pool, but it's there. I like the design of this villa overall. It's like Mediterranean style. The color, it's very bright and everything, as we'll see in a moment when we go inside. But just in this outside area, I really like it. It's like cute, small, but like not like crazy or anything like that, but I don't need a crazy outdoor area. We have a shower in there as well if you want to take a swim. Sure, I think the water is actually it's pretty good temperature. Maybe we'll finally try the pool in a moment. But with that, let's go inside. So we have this glass door in here and welcome inside. What I prefer about this villa to for example, the previous villa that I had here in Bali is that this indoor area is actually inside, and you might be wondering, okay, what's so special about that? Because a lot of villas in Bali, they actually have, like for example, the living room or kitchen be completely outdoor. We had that in our previous villa in Bali, and it was nice, but it was just impractical because it just gets very hot outside, so it was not pleasant to be there. So this villa is actually completely inside, which is something I actually really like. So just looking at what we have here, this is basically like living room and kitchen in one. We have a TV and we have this little desk that I've been using as my work desk. We have a chair, and then we have this kitchen table in here with this nice lamp, and we have 2 chairs. What I wish we had was one more chair so that I could have 2 chairs at the kitchen table and then 1 different chair at the work desk, but it's not a big deal. We have a pretty good kitchen in here. Not that I cook, the person behind the camera is the one who does the cooking. But yeah, pretty well equipped. We got stoves, pretty modern, even a rice cooker, a coffee machine, although we haven't been able to find the correct coffee capsules for this coffee machine, so we haven't been able to use it. But yeah, pretty nice, modern, everything we need, like a glass door in there, so that's very bright, very like, it feels very like nice to be inside. And you've got these plants in here that bring like some greenery inside, so that's pretty nice. What's been slightly impractical about this is that you can't open these windows, which is when she's cooking a few times. Like we want to like have a place for the smoke or from the cooking to go, but it doesn't have that, so that's just slightly impractical, but not a big deal. You have a water machine because in Bali, if you're not aware, you do not want to drink the tap water, just don't want to do that. So we have a water machine with cold water and boiling water as well. Must have in Bali. Fridge, freezer, yeah, pretty standard. And one thing that's important to me as a YouTuber is having a good background for filming. So what I also like about this is that it looks quite nice on video. So I'll be using this as a background to get this nice, the sort of greenery in the background. And I'll also be filming that way, which gets like this nice white aesthetic in my background. So that's pretty nice. But with that, not much else downstairs here, apart from this couch. I actually hate this couch because what happens when you're down here, like these move. So like this happens. Not nice, not nice at all. It looks nice, but it's quite impractical in my opinion. But it is what it is, I guess. So with that, we can actually head upstairs where we have the bedroom. So it's a pretty interesting design, as in it's 2 rooms, but one room is actually above the other one. So let's head upstairs. So here we have the bedroom. So actually starting off, we have the toilet in here. And what's interesting is that the sink and the place where you wash your hands is not inside of the toilet, it's actually in here. And again, like pretty nice design. So I don't know much about like design and everything like this, but I really love the aesthetic of a lot of the stuff inside of this villa. And then in here we have the shower. So yeah, it's just a shower, not much to say about that, I guess. And in terms of the closet space, it's pretty good. We can fit all of our stuff there for 2 people. So we've got this one in here, which is taken up by mostly her stuff. Not much to say about that. And then we've got the smaller one in here. We have a safe in here, which unfortunately we don't know how to use. We tried to open it and it just set some alarm, so we haven't been able to use it. But if you are staying in these villas, one thing that you often get with it is cleaning. Like a cleaner will come to clean your villa. We actually have it every single day, which is pretty good. But there's actually something that happened with the cleaning. I had left my wallet on like the desk downstairs that I showed to you, the kitchen table. And actually she noticed that around 1 million rupiah was missing from my wallet. So then we figured out that it was probably the cleaner that actually stole money from us, but we couldn't prove it. So what I did is I left a camera the next day filming, and I left a trap for her where I left my empty wallet on the kitchen table again to see if she would do it again. And we actually caught her on camera trying to steal money from my wallet again. And with that, we were able to basically show that to the management and get the money back. But that's just a word of warning. If you do have one of these things and you're leaving money inside of your villa, when the cleaners come, please just put it in the safe, or like put it in some safe place, or just have all the money with you, because yeah, the cleaners might steal your money if you're not careful about it. But yeah, that's it for the closet space. And in here, if you come with me, we have the double bed with a balcony as well, which we also haven't used. But how do we even open this? As you can see, I haven't even been here because I don't even know how to open it. In terms of the view, yeah, nothing special. This area is an interesting area in the sense that they're building a lot. Like a lot of these villas look quite new. This villa, I think, as well, is quite new probably, and they're building a ton like around here. I think this area is something that is probably gonna be very popular in like a year, 2 years or something like that. All the roads here as well are like not that good yet, because I can see that the roads are like just literally not finished yet. So it'll be exciting to see what happens in this area in like a couple of years time. And yeah, that's pretty much the villa. So as you can see, Canggu, Bali is definitely not cheap. Like $2,000 a month. It's not like the cheapest place you'll find, but I think you still get very good value for your money here. They're building a lot of these like very nice, like modern, luxurious villas. So if you have the budget for it, I think here you can definitely find some pretty amazing places if you know where to look. And you could probably get even better deals than this one. We booked this on Airbnb, and I'm aware that Airbnb is not the cheapest place to book villas here, but that's just sort of what you do the first few times you come here. So yeah, with that, let me know down below in the description what you thought about this place. If you want to see what $4,000 a month, so double this budget, gets in Dubai, which is a much more expensive place than Bali, then you can watch this video right here. With that, I'll see you in the next one.